AM 1460, the new WXBR. You are listening to the Metro South Morning Show, PM in the AM 808 on this Wednesday morning. Peter Zimborn, Mike Pava here with you in studio in the lovely city of Brockton, Massachusetts. This Saturday at the Hanson Athletic Association, 171 Reed Street in Hanson, also a lovely town, we should mention to our listeners. The Lindsay Curtin Memorial Scholarship Benefit Concert will take place, and that concert will feature the Angry Bees. Mike, you went to Cardinal Spellman years ago. Really tight-knit community, correct?
Very tight-knit.
Lindsay Curtin, a young student from Cardinal Spellman, who just days shy of her graduation passed away from cystic fibrosis. The student body of Cardinal Spellman, I recall, really getting behind her and doing a lot of things at school, basically in her memory following her untimely passing. I remember years ago, Mike, I was the play-by-play announcer for Brockton Community Access coverage of Cardinal Spellman girls basketball. They've always had a really good girls basketball team. The boys have been okay. The girls have always been really good. We're giving the girls some love this morning, and we just kind of zinged the boys, but that's okay.
It's okay.
And at the games, every time they were doing well, late in the fourth quarter, well ahead, the whole student body would collectively chant, "It's for Lindsay." And I remember one game where they were moving on, I believe, either to the state semifinals at the Garden or the state finals at the DCU Center. Just prior to, or just after, the buzzer sounded, signaling the end of the game, instead of gathering all together in a big collective huddle of how great are we, which they could have done and which would have been perfectly acceptable, they all looked at the crowd, and the coach went over and handed the parents of Lindsay Curtin the game ball in memory of their young daughter. That's my memory of Lindsay Curtin as it stands as a member of the broadcast media. And joining us in studio right now as we're discussing this benefit concert for the Lindsay A. Curtin Memorial Scholarship this Saturday in Hanson, we have her mother, Tina, and we have the band who will be playing the Memorial Scholarship benefit concert. It is the Angry Bees. Angry Bees, Tina, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Welcome to the program. First off, if we could have Tina grab the microphone, tell us a little bit about how the Lindsay A. Curtin Memorial Scholarship was created and why it was created. I think some of the answers are obvious, but tell us anyways.
Okay, the Lindsay A. Curtin Memorial Scholarship was set up in memory of Lindsay to honor her and to set forth a legacy in her memory. My husband and I decided to do this to give the opportunity for kids to go to college, and so we established the scholarship so we could raise awareness about Lindsay and help raise money in her memory to send people from surrounding towns as well as Cardinal Spellman to college. So we give out scholarships each year in her memory.
Now, who is the beneficiary of the scholarship? What's the criteria for a student to be a beneficiary of the scholarship?
All they need to do is fill out an application for the scholarship. It's online on our email, and kids from all the towns have access to it. They fill out the application. My husband and I go through the application process. There is no special criteria. They do not have to be an A student. We basically look for extracurricular activities. Do they work? Things that Lindsay were involved with. For example, Lindsay was very involved with the God Squad at school. So she worked while she was sick with her cystic fibrosis. She held down a job at the Abington Animal Hospital. She was on the God Squad. She was a captain of the cheerleading team. She was very involved with school. So we look for kids that are pretty well-rounded. Not necessarily do they have to be an A student, but as long as they give back in some way to their community, hold down a job, or do any of those things, or, sports. And we look at the applications, and my husband and I pick them, and we do very well. We raise money through these benefits, and we have a walk in July, and we have a legacy gala that we hold on our anniversary. We raise money, and then we give out as many scholarships as we can afford to give out. So far to date, we've given out 32.
I could see the flicker in Mike's eye when you mentioned the God Squad because you gave him an excuse to play Awesome God heading into next break, which I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Now, you're very hands-on in the process, obviously.
Yes.
You mentioned that you go through the applications yourself.
Yes, we do. My husband and I go through the applications, and we read them, every one of them, diligently. And then we have a scholarship committee, and we go through them. And then my husband and I make a determination as to the best that we can, who most fits Lindsay. A lot of them are going off to college for medical. Every essay they have to write, and there's always something. No matter how many years ago Lindsay passed away, somebody knows Lindsay or a part of Lindsay or reflects back on Lindsay, something she did, something they heard, and but that doesn't in any way change our mind. It's not about that. It's mostly about what have you given back, what have you done. So it's hard, but we do it. We do. It's hard.
Once again, we're chatting with Tina Curtin of the Lindsay Curtin Memorial Scholarship Fund. They have a benefit concert this Saturday at the Hanson Athletic Association, which is located at 171 Reed Street in Hanson. The festivities get underway at 7 p.m., only $10 per person to attend, and performing will be the Angry Bees, who also join us in studio. Tina, you mentioned to us prior to we went in the air that you were just a big fan of the Angry Bees.
Yes, my husband and I, Bob went to school with us, Southeastern Regional. And
A fine school, if I don't say so myself.
yeah, back in 1982 we graduated. But we reconnected with Bob through this band. And now my husband and I go out and see him in the band every time they play. We don't get out much, but when we do get out, we definitely head right straight for the Angry Bees.
Angry Bees, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
You guys are looking forward to this Saturday, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a great night.
Tell us what folks can expect at an Angry Bees concert.
You'll see you'll hear some classic rock, some great dance music, and just a lot of upbeat stuff, and I'm looking forward to it.
You're going to get the crowd of rockin' this Saturday at the Hanson Athletic Association?
Oh, yeah.
How often do the Angry Bees perform normally?
Like 3 times a month, twice a month, usually.
3 times a month, yeah.
So you guys are a well-oiled machine. People are seeing a professional band that's going to rock the house. It's not going to just be some cover band that does it once a year,
Right.
knocks out the cobwebs. You guys know what you're doing.
We do. We're in various bands. All of us are all in other bands also. And we got together about a year ago, and we just figured we'd have a practice one night, and we did, and it sounded great, So we just kept on going forward, and now we're here, and it sounds great. We're busy. It's a busy band.
Angry Bees cover bands. You guys also in original bands yourself?
I'm in a tribute band, a Bad Company tribute band called Rocksteady. John's in another band, and it's been good.
Didn't we just have a debate about Bad Company in the air not too long ago, Mike?
I believe we did.
We did, because I think the guy from Bad Company is doing a good job filling in for Freddie Mercury for Queen. Mike disagreed. Your thoughts?
Absolutely. He can do a great job singing for anybody.
Well, there you go.
It's all right.
The Angry Bees agree with me, Mike. So it's this Saturday, September the 21st, the Hanson Athletic Association, which is located at 171 Reed Street in Hanson. Festivities get underway at 7 p.m., just $10 per person. It's the Lindsay Curtin Memorial Scholarship Benefit Concert with the Angry Bees. You guys going to be rocking for all 4 hours?
Well, yeah, take a couple breaks and continue.
What's the repertoire of songs you guys have to fill up a 4-hour set?
Well, we do a lot of stuff from the 70s and the 80s, mostly all from the 70s and the 80s. Your standard classic rock hits, mostly hits. All Right Now, Leonard Skinner,
Cheap Trick,
yeah.
Bad Company,
Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd.
What Floyd songs will be part of your repertoire?
Wish You Were Here, and Time.
Do you guys have a balloon pig? No?
No.
Don't get that. The Hanson Athletic Association can't get that intricate with their Floyd tribute
They
bands.
wouldn't let us bring the pig.
Oh,
So.
that's unfortunate. Well, Tina, Angry Bees, I want to thank you guys so much for coming on the program. Tina, any final words for our listeners in relation to this event this Saturday that you would like to let them know to entice them to come on out?
Let's see. All I can say is we can guarantee you a great time. The Angry Bees, they're awesome. We enjoy them. It's wonderful dance music. Come out and meet some great people. Enjoy your time there. We have. I can't really say that. They're just amazing. You have to see them to believe it. The Angry Bees does no justice to their title to the people. They're not angry. They're fabulous.
Nor are they bees, for that matter.
Nope, they're not bees. And Bob is the lead singer, and he just comes out to the audience, sings, moves around, gets the crowd to participate, throws out a tambourine. People, I mean, it's just a great time, and it's a great benefit. And we are honored, my husband and I are honored that they have, agreed to come out and do this benefit concert for us, because for us this is huge. Not only do we love them, but it's an honor to have them come out and do this benefit for us, because we couldn't think of anything better to present to our family, friends, and everybody that comes out to support the Lindsay A. Curtin Memorial Scholarship. This is something, it's not the gala. You don't have to get dressed up in your fine wear. And it's not the walk where you have to walk at DW Fields Park to get anything. It's you just wear your It's for Lindsay t-shirt. If you have one, wear it, because everybody's going to be wearing them, because it's for Lindsay. And you can wear dungarees, you can wear shorts, you can wear sneakers, you can wear whatever, because you're going to end up dancing all night anyway, so just be comfortable. But my husband and I just want to thank them from the bottom of our hearts for doing this benefit, because this is the first time we're doing this, and we hope to make this an annual event. So please come out and enjoy us that night.
Well, it's the Angry Bees this Saturday at the Hanson Athletic Association in Hanson, 171 Reed Street. Festivities get underway at 7 p.m. We'll post on our Facebook and Twitter as well to let the folks know. $10 per person. Tina, I want to thank you so much for coming in studio, joining us this morning. Mike, we're going to have a special treat for our listeners. We're going to step aside for a quick break. We're going to do weather and traffic. When we return, live acoustically, we're going to have the Angry Bees performing here on the Metro South Morning Show, PM and the AM. So stick with us here on AM 1460, the new WXBR.
You are listening to the Metro South Morning Show on the new WXBR 1460.
AM 1460, the new WXBR. You're sticking with us here on the Metro South Morning Show, PM and the AM. Peter Zimbor and Mike Pava here with you on this Wednesday morning. Prior to that last look at weather and traffic, we were discussing the Lindsay A. Curtin Memorial Scholarship Benefit Concert this Saturday night, 7 p.m. at the Hanson Athletic Association in, of course, Hanson, Massachusetts, 171 Reed Street. Headlining this great event is the Angry Bees, and joining us now in studio to perform a song which they will perform Saturday night, they'll be doing it acoustically this morning, is none other than the Angry Bees. So without further ado, gentlemen, you can take it away.
So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a green field from a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? Do you think you can tell? Did they get you to trade your heroes for ghosts, hot ashes for trees, hot air for a cool breeze, cold comfort for change? Did you exchange a walk-on part in the war for a lead role in a cage?
All right, a little sample of the Angry Bees performing this Saturday night at the Hanson Athletic Association in Hanson, Mass. as part of the Lindsay A. Curtin Memorial Scholarship Benefit Concert. Angry Bees, Tina, thank you so much for joining us this morning here on AM 1460, the new WXBR. Mike, we're going to step aside for a quick breather. When we return, we'll take a look at local news. You're listening to AM 1460, the new WXBR.